We're at the Legacy Center getting ready to start some demo on this huge project, and everyone's really excited. It's hot, but we're all happy to be here and ready to break ground. Happy Groundbreaking Day!
This is a glorious day here in the city of East Point.
Yes!
Our first asset in the groundbreaking of this state-of-the-art economic empowerment center we call the Legacy Center, aka the Black House. We stand here on 2.6 acres of land. This is our campus. Over 30,000 square feet is in the process of being demoed, constructed, and reconstructed for a state-of-the-art economic empowerment center, training center, financial resource center, mentorship center, and really a hub, an incubator for economically ambitious families and entrepreneurs looking to take their legacy to the next level. 2019 mission highlights. As of the end of the year, December 1st, 2019, the fund had loaned nearly $1 million to black female developers. I'm proud of that. I believe in supporting the black woman, protecting the black woman. These are part of my personal values, and I think these are part of our cultural values. I think it's part of the values of Black Wall Street. 7 minutes from the world's busiest airport, we have a 2.6 acre campus and a 30,000 square foot Class A commercial space called the Legacy Center, aka the Black House. This is a media production studio and cultural center for us, by us. We lease out for all private or corporate events, public-private partnerships, nonprofits, weddings, birthdays, corporate retreats, festivals, studio productions, 16 offices, conference rooms, green screen rooms, makeup rooms, wardrobe rooms, all that, 20,000 square feet of gallery space, production space, psych wall, and 3 sets of a podcast studio. And
if you want to create something, create.
We specifically chose August 17th, which is Marcus Garvey's birthday, to launch this fund because Marcus Garvey is the first pioneer of black people raising money together.
We are here tonight because we all are powerful.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Very much focused on dividend day. We could not begin to pay out dividends until our fund had its final offering and final capital raise, because as a fund, if you're receiving capital, but then you're paying out capital, right, to your investors, this can be looked at as a Ponzi scheme because you're receiving new money while you're paying out other money, and that is frowned upon in regards to legal, compliance, and treasury, right?
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
The Tulsa Real Estate Fund is done. The Black House has been sold. It's been confirmed on their own social media. And so I'm not going to beat that into the ground. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to black folk very quickly about why was this so appealing in the first place. And I'm not even talking about like his background, the bankruptcy, his lawsuits, although that should have been something, right? But I'm not even talking about that. Because even if he had a squeaky clean background and a vast real estate history, there were still things that should have jumped out to us, but they didn't because of some certain things that we have going on within ourselves in the black community. And one main thing that we have going on is our need to be seen being successful, our need to be viewed as successful. That was all throughout this thing. And it wasn't really a red flag because a lot of us have that same mentality. What do I mean? I mean, the whole acquisition. Matter of fact, before I even get to the Black House, let's go back. It's not enough for a lot of us. It's not enough to be successful. Everybody has to see our success. And it has to look a particular way. Certain kind of clothes, certain kind of cars, hanging around certain kind of people. Advertisements on certain platforms. Like from the jump, the fact that he even gained popularity to even get to 12 million says a lot about us. He's advertising on the Shade Room. He's doing promo videos in the back of a Maybach. He's doing all the king talk and the queen talk and I talk to Baba Louie and come on now. We're having masterminds at mansions and From the beginning, us as black folk, we are drawn to a certain view or look of success, which is how he got our attention in the first place, because he knew, just like everybody else knows, what you have to do to appear to be successful to black folk, because we have a certain look about ourselves. For a lot of us, it's not enough to be successful. Everybody has to see it, and we got to look successful to everybody else. And that's what happened. Like, the whole acquisition of the Black House, why did that take place in the first place? What was the point of buying that building in the first place? Because you got to look successful. So, white folks, they got a White House, we got a Black House. Now, that building was not necessary at all. In fact, it was probably a hindrance to the mission. Because you got $12 million, you buy this for $3 million. Why are you spending $3 million on that building? How does that help you make money selling and doing real estate? It doesn't. But you acquire it because, once again, we got to look like we're doing something. And the reason that didn't jump out to us is because why? Him getting the Black House, it made us feel a certain way too. Like, yeah, we got this. We gotta look like we're doing something. Forget the fact that the fund was started to make money by doing real estate transactions, not acquiring a $3 million property that's like a co-work space and a community. No. That's not what we were trying to do with the 12. Like, no. But the fact that he even got our attention shows a lot about what we view as successful. And then acquiring the Black House, and nobody said, hey, man, that's a bad purchase. Let's be real. At the time of purchase, who was saying that the Black House is a bad purchase? There wasn't hardly anybody saying that. Because a lot of us have a certain view of success. Another main thing that jumped out that says a lot about us is if you really, and that's why I put those videos at the beginning. Because a lot of us, we don't know how to focus in and perfect one thing. We got to jump from here to here to there to there. And that's what you saw him doing. Oh, but I'm supposed to be doing real estate deals, but I'm also going to be loaning out money. I'm also going to have a Black House. A co-working space. I'm also going to start a community garden. I'm also going to have a podcast network and a recording studio. I'm also going to do event spaces. I'm also planning a political party. I'm also going to get in the reparations conversation. And that was not alarming to most of us because a lot of us are the same way. I'm over here and I'm over there and I'm doing this and I'm doing. If you look at a lot of our social media bios, we got 7 different things that we want to claim that we're doing. We got these uncontrollable egos, and the moment we get 2 pennies to rub together, now we're an expert in everything. So this is something that we should be looking at within ourselves. The whole presentation and rollout should have been something where we looked at it like, oh, hold on. But because a lot of us, man, we got the same issues. I'm just saying, just think about that.